why does it seem to be that structure is so important for like all of us?
We actually have so much structure in our lives. It's just sometimes we don't recognise how we're using the structure within our lives. So we may have, obvious things like diaries and stuff written down, or it may just be as we go through the day, we do this thing day after day after day, so it becomes part of our natural structure.
And I think it's kind of hidden, isn't it? It's sort of under the surface. We do it without really thinking about it. We've done it for ages. It just kind of, it becomes like built into how we run life.
Yeah, and we get much better at it as we keep repeating our structures. We get better at what we're doing.
I think when you take a step back, you realise actually what that structure provides you with, and actually it gives you security. You know what to expect. It becomes predictable and familiar, and like you said, actually over time you can start to get better at things as well. So I guess it also gives you kind of a greater sense of control over your own life.
Yes, and security really. Because if you don't know what's happening, that's a very scary feeling. That feels like everything's out of control and you don't know what's happening.
In a way.
Yeah. It also helps us to organise other people when we need them to support us with things, or if we're going somewhere with someone else, we can tell them what time we need to leave and things like that. So it's beneficial.
And if you've got a number of things that you need to do, but it's not clear necessarily where it is, when it is that you have to do it, then you sit down and you plan. And you go, okay, so I've got these things to do, I'll do this then, and this then, and this then. Usually that just kind of flows because you've got an existing set of routines. But it's like when you come back from holiday and you're all out of kilter and you go, okay, so I just need to get back into the routine. And then that feels comfortable and natural and just kind of like part of the way things ought to be.
And some people, I think most people actually still have a structure throughout their holidays,
as
a different structure. So you may go for dinner later in the evening, but there's that kind of structure thing still going on, but it just looks different on holiday as it does at home.